Hello everybody, welcome to another vlog. Today it's me, Pierre Farrugia, and I came to document Ghar Lapsi destruction because that's the real what's happening here. Unfortunately, here has been closed off with a padlock. One cannot go down here. I don't actually see the reason, but some people are crazy. I don't know what they can do, but I couldn't go down and film that area. But I will go around and hope to get you some good angles and see by your eyes the destruction of this place, which is pretty amazing. This is Ghar Lapsi Bay, as you can see here. I'm not sure if you can see the railings there. They are bent. Here is also bend where there used to be the Carmel restaurant. The doors are all pushed in. Some don't even have the doors. The concrete slipway doesn't exist anymore. There used to be a slipway that goes into the sea till up there. Here there are these two rocks. In front of them there was a big rock there. That big rock there vanished. It was a big rock like this, a little bit smaller. And there used to be an iron staircase that we used to go up and then go on that big rock there. That doesn't exist anymore. The platform there used to be tables for the Carolina restaurant. Doesn't exist anymore. I will show you some drone footage here. It's amazing. The caves here, as if they survived. The problem is I cannot go down here. Here, the garages have been emptied now because it's even the boats here, they had to be pull up with the crane. Here is, I think, one of the worst places hit in M.Scala. Ghar Lapsi is down there. This is like a picnic area here, and this has been blocked off by police. The problem here, since here it was better so much, and there are the caves, there is that they can collapse. That's why here have been blocked off from here, and this has been blocked off from here as well. Fortunately, these structures here survived the beating. This is near the playing field here. You can see a pole that has been uprooted from the ground. And on this area here, let me show you how beautiful it is. One can see that although it's just force 4 to 5, it's still very choppy here. And when there was the big storm, water was hitting here or there, and it will go over inside the bay. It was that hard. It's a pity that this area has been destructed, but at the end, when you are by the sea, nature always wins. So the bay is down here, and these are the most sheltered boat houses. But as you can see from here, there's a lot of debris that has arisen from this area here. And there are people who are repairing their boat houses. It's very, very unfortunate here. And looks a lot of damage as well. But now let's go and check from that area there. As I was telling you before, I think two of the worst places that was hit was here and M.Scala. Here I was surprised that it hit so hard because I didn't know that it was so much prone to all this damage here. But when I came here, I was amazed by the damage. This is Ghar Lapsi Bay. Sorry for the noise, but they are working here. People, when they come here, normally they go out from this ramp here. They continue the ramp here, and then you can swim here, where there are the two caves. If you see this part here, where there's looks like a bridge, and it's 2 to 3 meters down ditch. This used to be the boat ramp that goes into the sea. One can see big rocks wedged inside the entrance of this, where it used to be the slipway area, and all the material has been removed. Only remains this small part here. This part here, where it used to be the slipway where boats can go down the ramp to the other bay. Here there used to be a platform with tables for the Carolina restaurant. Doesn't exist anymore. It's like a battleground here. And one of the most amazing things that happened here, although it's sheltered, you can see there's an niche either of the Christ or the Holy Mary that has survived the beating of the sea. It's looking the other way. Maybe who did it? He was very intelligent and knows this place, but this is what remains of this area. When you see the destruction of here, one can be amazed by the power of nature. But now let's go and check another angle. When I was here last time, this diving cafe and grill, I could see they were removing broken stuff from inside and even seawater. That seawater find its way in that restaurant as well, which is very, very high up. And now I will go this way and check a little bit from this area. I will not go on the edge here because it could be very, very dangerous. But from here, let me show you where there's these big rocks here. There used to be another big rock there that is not here anymore. This can be seen in the drone footage. And today, which is relatively calm, you can see it's still very, very rough. And this area here, which is very, very fragile, you can also see that is being eroded from the bottom. That's why it's a little bit dangerous, and don't go at the edge of those cliffs. And this is still one of the best places you can come in Malta. I love those caves up there and how they look. Here there's always been this warning unstable cliff edge, and these are done here with a purpose. But look how beautiful it is. And by the way, next Friday, not Friday, Saturday night, we are looking into force 8 to 10 winds again. Hope that it will not be the case, because it can cause lots of destruction. There are where the building stops. There used to be slipway that goes down where there's the big rock ends, and it's not there anymore. So it's I don't know how to say it. It's like it have been obliterated. Going towards Uria, under this beautiful cliffs here, which I really, really like, I'm seeing more cordoned off areas, and I'm going to check that area out if I can and see why. Most probably the cliff is getting very dangerous. I think I already mentioned this part here that is falling all off. When going on cliff's edge, keep in mind that these can give way at any time. When I go on cliff's edge, I always stay 2 to 3 meters away, because sometimes the cliffs here, they are made like of soil, but they are like a balcony. They will go out and down there is empty, and this can be very, very dangerous. I think here the passage was this one, which now doesn't exist. In fact, people are starting to pass around here because you can see the rocks, but the passage was not this one. And especially when passing this area there, which is very high, stay as much as possible high. Yeah? We have fill flap there, and you can see here, it's all have been blocked by a plastic net. Keep in mind that in the coming months this will go away, but the danger will not. So coming here, you always have to use your judgment. And as I told you, it has been 3 to 4 meters away from the cliff's edge. It's always more safe like this. And if one can see up there, there is a rock going out 1 to 2 meters out. It could be very safe, but could be that once you're on top of it, will be the weight it needs until it will go down. Let's check this area. Here we are under exactly those beautiful cliffs here. Here, as you can see, this used to be the path with trekking like this, but now you have to do a detour. In fact, plants here, they are there's no pathway. If you see the trekker, it used to pass either like this to that rock and that beautiful rock there, or it will pass like this. Now you have to go around. And when you go around, don't be silly that if the net stops there, don't go to the edge. Go 3 to 4, 5 meters back, because here, as you see, is very fragile rock formations. My advice is, don't rely only on the local council, CPD, government to tell you that these places are dangerous. Use your mind. If you're on an edge and you see that the edge here is all crumbling down, stay away from that area, because it could be very, very dangerous. This area here, where it has been cordoned off. I think I showed this place when I was with the kayak, and I was pointing out how dangerous it could be. And always take care. Here is super dangerous to stay here, because the cliff, this all part here is overhanging, and it's not stable rock. This will fall for sure. You can see lots of fresh rock fall there, so people staying here, they are in danger of their lives. Don't make mistakes, because it will cost you your life. Now, instead of passing like this, I will pass a little bit higher, so like this it's more safe. Here should be enough. I am here within 2 to 3 meters from the edge, and with my dual selfie stick, hope I get you an angle that you can see how dangerous this area is. Remember that I am on a 2 meter selfie stick. I'm not at the edge myself, but as you can see there, it's all broken down. That's why it's like this. And now let's go to get another look from that area there. Like this, one can see how long my selfie stick is. And if you see it like this, it looks that I'm on the edge, but I am 3 to 4 meters away. And let's go further up. The safer we go, the better. But this place has been like this long time now. If you go to see my kayak videos, you will see that I was pointing that this area here is super dangerous. And we have to go more up. So the safer, the better. Now let's go on top of the pillbox there, and I show you a little bit from where there used to be the slipway for the boats. Now I will use I will be using my mobile phone because it has Samsung in it. As you can see here, where this white building stops, there used to be this slipway here, which is now doesn't exist anymore. It used to be from this block here. It used to be here and goes all the way to that small room up there, and now it doesn't exist anymore. Amazing, yeah? The waves used to go up from the furthest where there's the caves, and the waves will just pass above it, yeah? And today it's always it's rough as well, today. It's incredible. Under this restaurant, where there's all this broken stuff here, you can see part of the road. There was a platform here, it's not here anymore. And on this side you can see the boat houses. Let me go to this side, maybe I can show you better. These are the cliffs from here. Caves are forming under here. Lots of big rocks. There's a big cave down there. I don't think it was there. And if you can see here, there where the slipway used to be, and now the doors are all smashed in. Where you can see this concrete in the middle of this screen is where the slipway used to be. Can have a look maybe in the caves here. Water was passing on top of here. Today the wind is going to pick up as well. This is all today from Lapsi. I wish I could have shown you more in depth down there, but it's locked and I cannot go down there. So hope I have some drone shots that maybe you will like. And let's hope that here will be better than it was before. The sea is rough and it's going to get rougher tonight. And as always, when you go in these places, use your head. Don't get carried away to get the shot, because you can get the shot another day, but you have one life and you have to take care even about your loved ones. I have been criticized as usual lately because of the storm videos, but I plan a lot ahead when I go to do these videos, and I make plan A, plan B, plan C, so if it's rough I can go on other roads. So we always keep this in mind. I always thank Zoleo for keeping me safe, but Zoleo is there, the last option. I don't rely neither on how you say CPD or police or rescue services. I thank them, they do a magnificent job. Every year they are getting better equipped, better trained, so hats off for these people. And sometimes, yes, there is their lives. But I don't want to be me, that they will be risking their life for me. So I take great care and great planning. Don't think I am crazy. And I love my life and I love my family. Until next time, bye-bye, and remember to subscribe.